5 things that you need to know as captain. Number 1 is you need to remember that your guests, your customers, your friends, your family, their safety is your number 1 priority. That is your sole job as a captain, is to keep everybody safe and make sure that they have a good time. So that's what you need to know and going into this and focus on it. It's not about you partying. It's not about you having the best experience of your life. It's about creating that for everybody else. Second, as a captain, you need to know about pre-planning. You need to pre-plan your trip. You need to understand the weather conditions. You need to understand where you're going. You need to understand the conditions of the boat. You need to know where all of your safety gear is. You need to make sure that it's all up to date. It's all ready to go, so that if you do have that unfortunate experience of being pulled over by the law enforcement people, you have all of your ducks in a row and you can get back on to having fun as soon as possible. Third thing you need to do is make sure you do pre-checks of all your boat. You want your guests to be able to get on board and start having a fun, enjoyable time. They don't want to see you fumbling around with the engines or the trim or any of those things. They want to get on and start having a good time, and your job as a captain is to make sure the boat is ready. I always, a captain, am always here way before my guests are, so that I make sure that the boat is completely 100% ready to go. It's clean, it's dry, everything works, everything starts, so that everybody can have a good time. Fourth thing that you need to know as a captain is your job is to make your guests, friends, family as comfortable and relaxed as possible. So anything that you can do as a captain to make their experience better is something that you should focus on. Again, honestly, you're the captain. You're kind of working the trip. And your job is to make sure you've invited all these people on the boat so that they can have a good time and enjoy it and have fun. That becomes your job. The fifth thing that I would say as a captain is you need to keep your head on a swivel. There's chances and opportunities that boats are going to do something that they shouldn't. And it's not necessarily you that's going to have the problem. It's most likely somebody else that isn't paying attention, that cuts in front of you, that swerves, that wakes your boat, that does something. So you've always got to have your head on a swivel and be ready for anything at any time for any reason. I'll give you one last final 6th unheard of captain's tip: bring earplugs, because radios get loud, and sometimes since you're not the one partying, it kind of gets a little old. So bring some earplugs.